Larry, looks like you got him in good shape out there. How'd the offseason go?
It's going really good so far. You know, I really like the team chemistry. That's always big to me. We got a lot of energy early in the morning. I mean, you can see kind of, you know, the way we kind of started practice off, kind of change it up just a little bit, give the guys more energy. So, you know, we're looking for more energy, more chemistry, more leadership, always looking for leadership. So, you know, Trevor's been real good with that too. So,
how have the new assistant coaches helped that as well?
You know, whenever you bring new coaches in, they always bring energy. They always bring a different energy that, you know, maybe they had somewhere else. And so that really helps when they see myself and the new coaches hitting it off. Sometimes the players, they don't want to see that because then they know there's no cracks to fall in between, you know.
How much fun is it having a guy like Miles, to almost said Vaughn, but Miles to coach and strengthen up?
Well, Miles is the kind of guy, if we had a team like that, I could just give him the workout and go sit in the office. And then on Saturday, we go out and everybody just kind of go around making plays and we just win every week, you know. So that guy's great. I mean, you know, he pulls his shirt off. It looks like I'm doing my job. And, you know, he can run all day. I mean, the guy's like, you know, 6'5", 6'6", you know, running really fast. I mean, can't complain too much for that one.
It's only been 2 days, but I haven't seen Sean Washington out there. How's he been in the weight room, and what's his status?
No, he's great. I mean, as far as, you know, that kind of stuff, I'll let Coach talk about that part. But he's great. He's, you know, working out really well. He's getting a lot stronger. He looks great, and I'm sure you'll see him soon.
Larry, when you look at the last 2 years, you guys start 5-0 on the football field. Not able to finish the way you want to. Do you go back and examine how you guys do things off the field going into the season and during the season, and do you possibly change things or not? Does that factor into what you do?
Yeah, you know, everyone else, they do what they do as far as the coaching staff, but my own staff, if we don't win every single game, and I guess even if we do, I'm always trying to find a way. If one player goes down or we look like we, you know, could use a little juice, we'll go back and, you know, reassess and look at, you know, what we've done, look at the past workouts, maybe look at each position and, you know, watch them play and move around and see, you know, what might have happened and just, you know, try to figure it out. And so, but we always will make changes. I never reuse the same workout because we always have a different team, and so you know, being able to make those changes and being open enough to, you know, we grab in, you know, info from everywhere. So there's never a place or never someone that can tell me something that if I don't think it's good or work, I won't bite it. So.
Just wondering.
Larry, what can you say about Miles in that as a freshman he had such a great season, and then he kind of backs that up last year with a pretty good season. He called it a slump. He didn't feel like he played as well, but here's a guy who just tries to build off of that, and he's not ever satisfied, it doesn't seem like.
Well, if Miles is having a slump, I mean, a lot of players would want that kind of slump. Clearly, once the first year he played, he showed up on the scene and no one really knew he was there. And then now, I mean, if you can watch the games, he's blocked 2-3 people sometimes. So if he's using that many people up, he's doing is exactly what we need him to do. And then now it's up to someone else from the other side to win. So, I mean, Miles is gonna, you know, push himself because he feels like he can make every play. And when you watch him on the field, short of literally we just watch, sometimes they just cheat, just tackle him. And beyond that, I mean, he's still making plays even when they're, you know, those guys are doing that to him. So he's fun to watch. I'm gonna miss him when he finally leaves. But as long as he's here, I'm gonna train him hard and, you know, watch him make plays for the Aggies.
Larry, have you seen a re-energized Speedy Noyle? What's his attitude been like?
Yes, he is. He's really excited right now. It's fun to watch him, you know, I guess figure out who he really is, because I don't think he knows just how athletic he is. No one really knows, but I can see it, I think, better than he can see it. And so I'm always trying to get him to see what I see and what me and my staff see and what the coaches see. And once he figures that out, and I can tell because he will do something, you know, when we're training, or he would pick something up in a weird way, and he moves it really fast, or he jumps really high, and the staff, we just kind of look around each other like, are you serious? So it's really fun to watch him kind of come into his own.
How much has Dalen really improved? It looks like he's in really good shape right now.
Yeah, Dalen is, high school guy last year, come in pretty new. He was walked out in front of a big stadium. I mean, in A&M, we got plenty of fans, so there's a lot of people in the stands, and he's just trying to figure all that out. And then, he's in the SEC West, and he's playing real teams every week. And so that, you got to kind of take that in. And then, we're a true freshman, and we're, relying on him quite a bit on defense, and he's playing well, but he's rotating time, and so he's trying not to make mistakes. And year 1 to 2 is huge. I mean, I can tell you personal experience. Year 1 to 2 changes everything, and you start figuring some stuff out, and you start figuring out where you messed up some things and where you can get better on and off the field. And then once those things come together, then you see a different player.
What has Trevor Knight done to raise the ship or raise the tide?
He's so positive in his energy. He has such good energy. It doesn't matter what time of the day he's working out. He has this look in his eye. You can tell he's very excited to be here. It'll definitely mean something when you have a guy that really wants to be here, and he's really trying to pull the team together. He knows this is his last, chance to get it done, and every day when he comes in, he's always, if anything negative happens, he flips it into a positive for the whole team. And so that chemistry is that gelling of the not just the offense but the whole team. That's what you got to have in order to be able to compete, especially in this league.
You guys had a ton of freshman linebackers and DBs last year that came in, and I'm assuming the coaches probably were hoping to see some strides from them in the first year in the weight room. Anybody stand out, or anybody make some exceptional steps forward, maybe to get ready for this year?
Well, I mean, obviously, Richard Moore, he played a lot. Richard, we expect to see some big things from him. I mean, we have linebackers like, you talk about Otera Alaka. I mean, he got hurt, but he was about to do some big things, and now he's all charged up, ready to go. I'm watching him get bigger and get stronger, and he's training, and he has some excitement. Dwayne Thomas, he's getting after it, and he's starting to, you can kind of see some mass being put on some of these guys. And then they're figuring out what kind of energy Chavis wants, and that's one of the biggest things. You have to figure out what it is that we're asking of you, and then go out and try to create that. So that's kind of what I'm seeing is the guys are in the off season right now. Just everybody's getting after it. There's a lot of energy. Everybody's trying to get stronger, trying to be more physical, trying to gel as a team on both sides of the ball. That way, whenever one side's playing well, the other side can utilize that, and we can kind of start pulling ahead from teams and not make these 4-quarter games. I like those 2-quarter games,